true horror stories, born in the dark corners of India, now haunting the screens of the USA. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.
Iva, observe yourself. You are looking absolutely wonderful, I must say.
Thank you, Sapna. Your treatment provided me with a significant amount of relief. And do tell me, how is everything going with your home life all of a sudden? Certainly. Everything is progressing smoothly between us now, Sapna. Yesterday marked my anniversary.
Oh, wow, congratulations. So, what special activities did you engage in?
Everything was extraordinarily special. I will never forget the happenings of yesterday.
I would like to understand from the very start.
We woke up quite early in the morning and enjoyed some tea together. In the coolness of the morning air, I sang my song to Karan. He mentioned that I sing exceptionally well, and afterward we watched a movie together. I needed to head to work, but later in the evening I prepared Karan his most cherished soup.
Everything has truly transformed significantly.
Indeed, doctor, he expressed a great deal of admiration for the soup.
Ava, you are truly amazing. There is an enchanting magic in your hands. I have never experienced such an exceptionally good soup in my entire life. Whose recipe is this? It is truly delicious. However, I still don't quite understand. This isn't chicken. It doesn't appear to be mutton either. It is certainly not pork. It is exceptionally soft. What kind of sweet treat is this?
Ava, you are able to tell me I do not believe that nonsense. I am not merely your doctor. You are capable of sharing the truth with me.
Sapna, you are fully aware of the situation. For the past 6 months, everything seemed to have utterly disintegrated. My relationship with Karan. What relationship? It was like a thread that was about to break. Karan was no longer showing any interest in me. I would remain at home while he was occupied with his responsibilities at the office. It appeared as though his work was never ending. He would frequently embark on tours to various other cities, and I would remain at home, patiently waiting for his return. We only have the opportunity to converse for a mere 5 minutes every few days. And it was having a very bad effect on my daughter Ria. At first I was extremely concerned, but when I eventually discovered the actual truth, I was completely stunned.
And what was the reality, Ava? Karen was engaged in an extramarital affair.
How are you sure? On one particular occasion, I made a visit to see Karan at his place of work, but he was not present in his office cabin. The security personnel informed me that he had gone to the cafeteria to have lunch. I thought we would have a meal together. Well, I also reached the cafeteria. At that location, doctor, I observed what transpired. I observed Karan sitting next to a girl, tenderly feeding her with his very own hands. That girl was beautiful. Karan embraced her warmly. And holding hands, they got up and left from there. I found myself unable to articulate even a single word. My legs started to tremble. Tears were flowing. In some way, I was able to gather myself together.
I truly apologize. So what actions did you take afterward?
I have made the decision that I will not remain in such a relationship whatsoever, and I am determined to leave him. However, then I considered my young daughter. How would this child cope with only her mother by her side? I was devastated. How Karan, without caring about us, was with that girl.
Viva, extramarital affairs are not so uncommon. So what did you do then?
The doctor began to perceive himself as exceedingly clever. The commissioner likely remained with me, which is why he proceeded in that manner. Therefore, I decided that I ought to enhance myself. I commenced taking much better care of Karan. I took into account his preferences and aversions, and even started applying makeup while at home. For a few days Karan paid attention, but after that, everything returned to the usual.
Okay, I comprehend.
His focus redirected back to that young lady. I heard him talking to someone at night.
Indeed, are you presently asleep? Certainly, you should definitely arrive by the following day. And exactly as we have meticulously planned before.
Certainly, kindly make the telephone call.
Bye, chocolate. Oh, Ava, you're awake. Apologies, I was just having a conversation with the boss regarding some business-related matters.
However, this might also be accurate.
His employer is a rather irritable elderly gentleman. Once Karan had fallen asleep, I reviewed his phone records. Her name's Alka, that witch. Oh yes, and the anniversary was yesterday. Yesterday was a public holiday, so I took Karan to go watch a film. After the film, Karan received a phone call from his mother. He then went to meet her. Subsequently, I proceeded to Alka's residence.
Certainly, ma'am, of course. How did you manage to arrive at this place?
Greetings, Alka. Karan has dispatched me to your location to retrieve a package from you.
I have not yet spoken to sir.
Certainly, you may inquire with them directly.
Sure, go ahead.
Do you make guests stand outside and talk here?
Oh, no, please do come on inside. I sincerely apologize for any confusion. Please enter, ma'am.
Left him completely and utterly incapacitated and...
I placed him in the vehicle, transported him back to the house, and then guided him to the storage room. Once there, I proceeded to dismember him into smaller segments. The excitement has finally arrived, Doctor. Initially, I contemplated disposing of it. Nevertheless, I grew apprehensive about it being discovered. Consequently, I resolved to prepare it and present it as a soup to Karan.
I have never experienced such an exceptionally good soup in my entire life. To whom does this recipe belong? It is absolutely delicious and incredibly smooth. What type of sweet treat is this?
Oh, there was a troublesome feline that had been causing us issues for numerous days, and today it was finally captured, and we turned it into mincemeat.
Certainly not. You must be jesting, correct?
So, Sapna, I have recounted my entire story to you with complete honesty. Your confidential information is perpetually secure with me, and now it is the moment to proceed with the subsequent strategy. The responsibility for Eva Alka's demise ought to be attributed to Karan, and he shall take his own life. I possess the entire scheme. Certainly. Will you persist in remaining by my side following that?
Certainly, for all eternity and even beyond.